Pistons fans, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? I want to talk about two things, man, right quick. First and foremost, NBA Summer League. Um, Today was Bruce Brown's day. Today was definitely Bruce Brown's day, man. He played well today. Him playing point guard looked really good today. He was able to penetrate, and dish that ball out to open teammates, man. And that was a side of him that I just have not seen, and I was actually pretty happy with it. As far as Kyrie Thomas, he had a bad shooting night, a bad shooting day. Young player, it happens, you know what I mean? So, but Mikhailuk was Mikhailuk. Steve Mikhailuk, man, he could just flat out shoot. Let's just be honest with it. He can flat out shoot, man. He can flat out play basketball, period. He wasn't a handicap crutch on defense either. He looked pretty good, man. But the surprise was Mr. Todd Withers, man. This dude, again, for the second consecutive game, shot the blood out the rim, man. Was making all type of good plays, man. He played very well. This young kid can ball. He can ball. He looked under control and composed out there, man. He looked good. He looked good, man. So he is definitely making a case for some team to pick him up, man. Probably on a two-way contract or something like that. Anything, I don't know. But yeah, he played well, man. I definitely enjoyed it. The Pistons blew them out tonight, earlier today. It's probably gonna be like that for a lot of these teams in the summer league. The Pistons have a well-balanced summer league team right now. Dante Hall was blocking a lot of shots today, man. He was definitely a presence, and his presence was felt when he did get out of the game at certain points. So, he is very athletic, and he's a defenseman. That's what he does, man. So, I enjoy him today. Lewis King continued to just not be good, man. His chance is pretty much over with for me. Watching him does not say NBA. Maybe G League or something like that. I don't know. Bone didn't get to play today because the deal still has not been made official. I don't know if it is now, but earlier at that time it wasn't. So soon as they get that deal official, then he'll be able to play. But yeah, NBA Summer League was pretty good today, man. Next game is Monday. Looking forward to watching that. Hopefully we can get some Sekou Doumbouya out there. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Second topic is the big topic. Paul George left OKC. So all the craze of Russell Westbrook was about to start spreading like wildfire. And it's spreading through the Twitter's verse, the Pistons Twitter's verse. That the Pistons should get Russell Westbrook. Listen, man, I do not want it personally. If they do it, I would accept it. Would I do it? Absolutely not. And here's why. Number one, contract. I hate the contract. Dude is scheduled to make $50 million in a couple of years. No. Said don't want that, man. I don't want his contract and Blake's contract together. Plus, if you do keep Andre here too, I mean, you ain't getting nobody. So I'm saying you're gonna have to give up too much. Obviously, I already know that's coming. Luke Kennard will be a part of the deal. So Luke Kennard fans, you have to think about that because he will be a part of the deal. Probably be some Reggie Jackson, Luke Kennard first rounder with Tony Snell or something like that to make it happen. They gotta give up something. They gotta give up some assets, man. I've been hearing Miami. Even Kendrick Perkins went on TV and said Miami. But the thing with Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook is talented. He's a talented slasher. The assists and the rebounds with the triple-double situations, we all know that stat padding. Stat padding all day long. We even watched video evidence of that, of the stat padding. But that's a train going by the way. But in that situation, Him being able to score, that's a plus. But he can't shoot threes. So, one of our biggest problems spacing the floor, last thing we need is Russell, Westbrook coming here jacking up threes, man, and bricking. We know he's a brick artist from downtown, man. But at the same time, he gets a little bit out of his head and he doesn't want to pass the ball. You've seen it with Kevin Durant, drove him out of there. You've seen it with Paul George. If you watched the playoffs last year, if you watched basketball and watched the playoffs last year, you've seen it then. Paul George's frustrations at the end of games because Russell Westbrook wouldn't give him the goddamn ball. You know how Russ is, man. I don't even know why everybody's sitting here fronting. You know the boy is a bit of a little head case. So to bring him here for that type of money, I would prefer a better type of leader, a better two-way talent. He's pretty decent on defense. He's good on defense. He's not great, but he's good. But the decision making and the three-point ability is something that turns me off when you're making that much money. Now, if he had a contract something like Reggie's, or even a little bit more than Reggie, fine. But for $38 million this year, and then in the coming years, just about damn near $50 million, no, absolutely not. No, I am not swallowing that. We already in salary cap prison this year. We're waiting until after this season to get some type of flexibility. No, I'll pass. Me personally, I'll pass. Some of you, you're going to hear the name Russell Westbrook. Oh, MVP, all NBA, and this and that. You're going to bite. I don't give a fuck about MVPs. I don't care about all NBA. Blake Griffin was all NBA third team. Does it mean anything? Absolutely not. How many MVPs have won a championship over the last 10 years? Just think about that for a second. A lot of people win MVP, most valuable player in the league, which is a hoax. The accolades are a hoax because if you're the most valuable player in the league, why are you not winning the championship? Yeah, you're valuable to your team because your team suck at something. And it makes you look valuable. Listen, man, I will take championships over MVP trophies or all NBA rankings any day. Any day. I don't care how many times you've been to the All-Star game. Do you fit with what I'm trying to do? Does he fit with Dwayne Casey? I don't think he fits with Dwayne Casey. Me personally, Russ, we all know is a stubborn person. He's going to be Russ regardless of who says anything. He even made commercials about it. They say that, don't do this. They say don't do that. Well, I do what I want to do. He's going to do what he want to do. I don't want that, man. I honestly don't, man. I don't want him, and I don't want to see Blake Griffin like, man, would you pass the goddamn ball? I don't want to see that. Like I said, that's why I said with the stats, it's misleading, man, because in key moments, Russ has this thing where he just wants to go out and just start making irrational decisions and breaking shots. Yeah, throughout the game, he may make a pass, here and there, but in certain moments, just ain't right. Just ain't right. We've been watching this since the beginning of OKC, man. I don't know what make y'all think him signing to the Pistons is going to change now. Russ is not going to change, man. He's going to be Russell Westbrook. And like I said, my biggest thing is the money. It's just too much. It's too fucking much. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't personally do it. That's my opinion on the situation, man. But if the Pistons did it, it would absolutely be something to watch. To see how it unfolds. To see what the Pistons do. Yes, he's a hell of a scorer. Is he a leader? I think not. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Let me know, would you do it? Would you not do it? I know it's probably going to be 50-50 in the comments, man. Some people going to see the name and be caught like a deer in headlights. And some people going to actually think rationally and say, no, it's probably not the best thing to do. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. If you would do it, if or would you not? So that's pretty much it. That's all I got for y'all. I'll catch y'all later, man.